Welcome back to the Nauvoo Chronicles, where we uncover stories of faith, sacrifice, and the spirit of the restoration. Today, we reflect on a powerful teaching from President Howard W. Hunter, a message that feels especially timely in a world that often confuses justice with revenge and strength with harshness. He called it a more excellent way. The Savior's command is simple, but not easy. Love one another as I have loved you. We are taught to clothe ourselves with charity, to purify our hearts, to live what we say we believe. President Hunter shared the story of a young man named Vern Crowley, who learned what it truly means to follow Christ, not from the scriptures alone, but from his own father. As a teenager, Vern was thrust into responsibility when his father fell ill. At just 15, he was running the family's wrecking yard, dealing with customers, managing inventory, and trying to keep the business afloat. Some people took advantage, parts went missing. Vern's frustration turned to anger, and one night, it boiled over. He spotted someone sneaking off with a transmission. Fueled by rage and a sense of justice, he chased the boy down and caught him. Vern was ready to fight, to call the police, to make an example, but before he could act, his father, weak from recovery, put a hand on his shoulder and simply said, "I see you're a bit upset, Vern. Can I handle this?" What followed was not what Vern expected. His father didn't yell, he didn't punish, he didn't lecture. He walked over to the would-be thief, put an arm around him, and asked a question no one else might have thought to ask. "Why are you doing this?" As they walked toward the office, the father learned of the boy's car troubles. He needed parts. He felt desperate, but instead of pressing charges, Mr. Crowley handed him the very parts he tried to steal. "You don't have to steal," he told him. "Just ask. There's always a way out. People are willing to help." That young man returned to the yard many times, not to steal but to pay. Little by little, he repaid everything. And during those visits, he asked about the faith behind the kindness, about the reason Vern's father was the way he was. Eventually, he joined the church. Vern had caught a thief. He was ready to punish, but his father showed him something better, a more excellent way. The Savior didn't come to condemn the world, but to save it. And sometimes, His love is shown in the quiet, unexpected acts of those who walk His path. Oh, how the world could benefit from that lesson today. Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Nauvoo Chronicles. If this story touched you, I invite you to share it with a friend, with your family, or on your heart. Until next time, may we each seek the higher road, the more excellent way.